welcome to another episode of Deus Digger Diary. Thank you for joining me. Well, here I am at this wood again, which I've absolutely hammered with the Deus V4 hot setting. But because it was such a productive area, 3 gold rings, probably about nearly 10 silver coins, there's all sorts here and it's absolutely jam-packed full of finds. So I'm going to do a V4 deep review and field test. I've used the deep quite a bit. Most of the time I use hot, and I use the deep as a sort of backup to check if there's something really there. You know, if the hot's like an iffy signal, try it with the deep, and then it usually gives me more information. The problem is with the deep I've found is it's nowhere near as clear cut as the hot setting, but I don't think the hot setting is amazing on depth, but discrimination best program on there. So I'm going to really go for it with this deep setting, and I'm sure I'll find more stuff. Okay, I've got some work I've got my work cut out. Look at all this wood and these brambles. I'm going to hack some of it down, so do a bit of woodland clearing as well. So see you on the finds. Let's go for it. I don't know why, I've got a very good feeling about today. Ever since I woke up I've been buzzing. I'm going to find something today. Let's go for it. Well, it took me an hour and a half to clear all that wood and nettles and brambles and all sorts, but I hope it's worth it. Right, I've had a few bottle tops and things like that, but I've got my first decent find. I've not really cleaned it up yet, but look at this beauty. It's a military badge. Let's just clean it, just give it a little bit of a rub. Looks like, I think I might have got it upside down. Oh yeah, there we go, look. Some artillery type thing. I'll clean it up and obviously put a poster picture up. Look at that. There's writing on the top and the bottom, and it's enamelled. It is stunning. Obviously it's some artillery badge. This is on the deep setting, as you know. Pins broke there, look, that's how it would come off. But that was down about here, and we're looking at 4 or 5 inch. Nice. Let's have some more. Yes! It's not 925 silver, but it's 50% silver. This is my second row. On the first row I've had a few things that I've not shown you. A penny, a halfpenny, bullet case, things like that. But I've just had this little beauty. Not very deep. After this hole here. And it's 50% silver sixpence. Come on, focus, you know you want to. Here we go. 1945. That's George V. That, it looks a bit toasted at the moment, but that'll come up with a bit of a clean. Oh, it's George VI actually. Yeah, George VI, sorry. 1945. That will clean up nicely. Not very deep, but all these things I've missed. Just so you know, for those of you who are not familiar with the deep setting or the XY setting, I'm going over it now, look. And that's 83. Just get so you can see. Don't know if you can see because of the light, but see that zigzag, 84. It's going from left, bottom left to top right. That's what it does. I'm trying to get it so you can see, but it's tricky. It doesn't want to play. There we go. Bottom left, top right. See, that's a typical coin sort of signal at X and Y there. But this deep setting, I mean, it is on different frequency. It's on like frequency 8. We'll have a look here. We'll just film it. Get it right way around. So frequency 8 kilohertz, whereas the hot setting is 18 kilohertz. And there you can see I've not changed anything. The iron volume's 3, so that means you can still hear the iron, which you want to hear, basically, because it's giving you information, telling you, you know, if it's a busy area. Reactivity 2, not too bad. You know, it's pretty good at separating the targets, and you're not losing much depth. Audio response 4, so you can hear everything nice and loud. The deep stuff, notch I don't bother with. Discrimination 5.5. And there you go. The other settings, the expert settings, have not changed. Ground balance is still 90. So things are turning up. I'm really enjoying this deep setting. Basically, it's brought this site back to life. I recommend it, but let's see how we go on. I'm going to find some more things. I know some more things are going to turn up. Got to. See you later. Have a look at this little fella. Look at the size of that. It's on my little finger. A little dog. Looks like a West Island white to me, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get a better look at it. There you go. Little pendant. Tiny signal. Just shows you this deep setting. It's getting all sorts. That's coming in at 65. Well, carrying on the animal theme, we have this. This came in at 52. Metal racehorse. Look at that. Probably off maybe a board game or something, or just some kid's toy. Fantastic. Bounty, the taste of paradise. You got to treat yourself. Well, I've not had a find for a while. I was looking in the hole and I saw this. It's not metal, so I just thought eyes only, but then I found the target. It's this. Now what happens is, that's the back of an earring, by the way. So what happens is that goes there and that goes there, and voila, a cheap nasty fake pearl earring. But at the time, the person who wore this probably thought they were very posh, because they probably didn't have 2 pennies rubbed together. Well, there you go. Yeah! It's another silver! Oh, have a look! George V again. I found no end of George V's. There you go. There's his face. I've not looked at the date yet. I wanted to look at it together. Let's have a look. Can you see it yet? Oh, is it 27 or 17? I hope it's 17, because then we've got 925 silver. Have to clean it up later. I think it might be 17, you know. I hope so. Fingers crossed. That'll clean up nicely, and it'll be in the pictures at the end of the video anyway. So that's my second silver sixpence. Yes! Look, What just came out here? A copper alloy thimble. Come on. There you go. Not broken. A bit squashed, but that came out reading at 64. It came back down from there, about 5 inches down. Can't believe how many finds the hot setting missed, or I missed. Just deeper stuff. Great. I think I found something pretty awesome. Have a look at this. Lead crucifix. If I'm not mistaken, that looks like a face on the top of it. What do you guys think? Don't want to rub it too much, but it looks like a figure. Wow. Let me know what you think. It's flat on the back. This hole, again, quite deep. Say, another 5 inches. Totally missed this last time. That looks old. Wonderful. Love it. I've found a head. Take a look. Little face. How strange. Yeah. Got a side parting, very smart. Looks like a kid. In fact, it looks like me when I was about 10. How strange. A disembodied head in the middle of the woods. Some sick kids probably decapitated him in the woods. Strange. Right on the surface, and it were like, do you know if you ever get any finds right on the surface, there'll be a series of loads of rapid beeps. In fact, I'll do it for you so you can hear it. Just give me a second. I'll put your speaker on. Here we go. Give me a second. Alright, we're on. Okay, so have a listen to this. It's like beeping lots of times. It's not just 1, 2, it's like several. So when you hear a signal like that, you know that you haven't even got to start digging. Okay? Just get your pinpointer if you've got one, and then just put it around on ground, and most of the time they're on surface. Just saves you some time. Alright, cheers, let's carry on. Well, this came out from this hole here, and it's another military badge. It's a crown. Look at that beauty. Look at the back. Again, pin snapped. That's how they've lost it. And the signal's coming in at 67, that one. Copper alloy. Nice find. These finds just keep coming. Right, I'm going to try and do a live dig with you. These always end up a disaster, like it's a bottle top or something like that, but I'm going to see how we go. Straight across, look. 88. I think I'm going to guess a coin. So it's not a perfect line though. It's a bit like circular. But you should still dig these, because that badge I've just found, that was the same. It wasn't a perfect line. Perfect sort of coin line. So dig them. Repeatable signals with a high pitch, you got to dig them. That's the best way to discriminate, digging it out. Let's have a look. Is that it there? No, that's a pebble. A pinpointer on the job. This is going to be one of these where you try and do a live dig and you end up can't finding it for ages. This always happens. Instead of just like popping it straight out, no, you always have to have a bit of a play around. See, it might not be something good with the meter showing what it did. It could have been trying to tell me it was something rubbish. Getting close to it. It doesn't help when you've got big roots there, does it? It's right there. Come on. I don't know. Oh, roundness. Can you see? I just saw the edge of something. Come on, baby, be good. You ready for this? Oh. What is it? Oh, it is a coin. It's a ship halfpenny. I thought it was silver. For some reason I did. 1950. How we're deep that, underneath that root. And that is George VI. George VI, 1950, ship halfpenny. But as you could see, it was well down there, but it wasn't your typical coin zigzag line. It was a bit iffy, you know, so dig them out, could be something good. Well, got there anyway eventually, so it took me a while. Cheers guys. Well, fellow diggers, I'm afraid it's that time again where I have to bid you a sad farewell, but until next time. My thoughts on the deep program. This was probably not the best site to use it on because it was absolutely full of iron, loads of it, and very high mineralisation, so the hot setting probably is better for you, or the fast setting. You're not going to get much depth on it here, but because I'd already done the hot setting, you know, I took sort of top layer of stuff off and I did find a lot more stuff, and I have hammered this area. I did it methodically, but there is stuff coming out. I mean, when you see the picture at the end, I cannot believe how much more stuff came out. So the deep setting, I weren't going to get a foot down on ground like this. I think the deepest I got were about 5 or 6 inch, but when you're cutting through mineralisation and iron contamination, which were both mega high, that's still good, you know, it's still a good bit of kit. I'm very happy with it. It's opened this site up again. I've got about, see where that brick is there, look, well, that's where I've got to from here all the way down to there. So I've got about another half of it to do, and I'm sure there'll be more finds even though I've done it. I wish I'd do more time, but time runs out, so what can you do? Thank you to all my subscribers, you're fantastic. I would like some comments or likes. And anybody who hasn't subscribed yet, come on, subscribe and you can join the next video. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining me. Good luck on your next hunt. Okay, here's some good vibes. Hope you find some good stuff. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.